Good morning to all. So, this is Selkumar from SNS College of Technology and Department of Computer Science Engineering. So, now I am going to tell about mobility landscape in a composing mobile application. So, what is mobility landscape? So, mobility landscape means it is used to create a consumer ability as well as enterprises ability. So it is we can use any time at any cost of places. So that is a mobility landscape. So mobility in a landscape is it is used to consider as a business to business and business to consumer products. So mobility in physics, so mobility can be defined in a variety of ways, but in physics, when we discuss a solid state, the measurement of how easily a specific type of electrically charged particle moves through a material, so that is solid when that material is affected by our electric charge. So we can say that mobility has occurred between the charged particulate and the electric field. These particles must collide with the solid atoms as they move forward under the influence of the electric field. So now that is a phenomenon has started to occur. So one can use it to define drift velocity, the average speed at which is particles travel due to an electrical field and an collisions. So also apparent in this presence of negatively charged electrons in the charge carrier of most metals. So this is mobility in physics. So mobility landscape, we have uh, by using semiconductors for example, the where the electric current is also carried by the motions of positively charged particles called holes, so each of which corresponds to the absence of an electrons. So it is possible to explain how mobility depends on the solid. However, this condition gives rise to complications concerning the individual's mobilities of the holes, because many electronics devices need them for proper operations. For it is concerns the mobility landscape to go into business to business consumer as well as business to business consumers. So it can be developed more than a specific part of the mobile of development. So in case of any issues in a mobility landscape, they are used to follow certain conditions in social mobility. So when a person's social position changes from one to another, so this is referred to as social mobility. The shift might be more significant. So it's lower intergenerational, and it is not always possible to tell whether it is for the better or worse. So Fitrim Sokian, an American sociologist and the political activities of a Russian region, first popularized the idea of social mobility in his book. Social and cultural mobility, according to him, neither a genuine open society like the class system nor a wholly classed and society like the Indian caste of system exists. So this is the landscape mode. So in a landscape mode is a display orientation that refers to a horizontal orientation of a screen or a page, so are opposite to the vertical orientations of a portrait mode. So the mode is commonly used to view image, videos and documents with aspect ratio such as panoramic views, landscape photographs or movies. So in case of any irrelevant app development process, the landscape mode is the only difficult to create it. So once the landscape mode is enabled to change, the composing mobile app web development is very easy one. So we can process the sector, and then we will proceed the more than once of the stations. In a in a composing mobile apps, there are certain process of middleware and computer softwares and CRM process, and then app development and Android overuse. There are a lot of process available in the mobile application development. So when the beginner is going to start any mobile application, it will very useful in using the Android Studio, and we have to how to know about Java platforms and conditions to the create a mobile application. So in this mobile landscape mobility in a panorama, there are used to create more than one type of applications. So it will use to create a real time applications, as well as one module of the applications, and then etc. So this is all about mobile landscape mobility. Thank you.